Thank you for this opportunity. My paper title is Applied Mathematical Model, the effect of national defense on economic growth seen from the supply side. Introduction. According to Benoit, defense spending will stimulate economic growth, not suppress it. But Jording argues that economic growth has an impact on government spending. Until now, there is still a debate about the various arguments of experts. One of the approach commonly used in research on the relationship between defense spending and economic growth is the neoclassical production function approach. That is by reviewing the supply side description through changes in aggregate output. This study aims to develop a mathematical model that can explain the influence of national defense on economic growth from various literature and developments, developed from one sector to full sector model so that can make a general mathematical model. Research elaborations. We can analyze the overall effect of military spending on growth by dividing the economy into sectors. These sectors from their externalities that affect other sectors. The model formed is based on the neoclassical production function approach developed by Feder and Denison. Denison source growth model uses a supply side description of changes in aggregate output, which explains aggregate growth in terms of changes in capital and labor. Feder writes that aggregate growth is related to change in capital and labor through the underlying production function. He built a two-sector production function model consisting of the export and non-export sectors. Adapting these, RAM also developed a two-sector model consisting of the government and private sectors. This model states that the output in each sectors depend on the input from labor and capital. In this model, the military sector is part of the government sector. The approach implicitly assumes that the military sector is the same as the rest of the government sector. Some critics argue this opinion. The study of RAM does not include other independent variables that also affect economic growth. Mins and Huang tried to overcome the limitation of RAM model by adding it to three economic sectors, namely the government, military, and civilian sectors. It is realized that all effects of military sector affect growth and can also come from the external effect of military spending. Antonakis suggested dividing the economy into four sectors in building a growth model for its development. This model aims to capture the effect of military spending on growth without ignoring the influence of other influential variables. Hio and Eagle also developed a four-sector model such as Antonakis. The four sectors are military, non-military, government, exports, and the rest of the economy. Hio and Eagle builds a model based on Mins and Huang's research that looks at sectors in the economy and their externalities, and Muller and Esteghlou that research that looks at the technology change. Result and discussion. We see one sector growth theory and then two sectors growth theory, three sectors, and four sectors growth theory. First, one sector growth theory. One of the neoclassical growth theories that was introduced by Solow, where there is no channel from government spending that affects long-run economic growth. Thus, there is no government spending sector in it. The assumption formed by Barrow and Martin is a closed economy, one sector production technology, where output is homogeneous goods that can be consumed and invested. Investment generates new physical capital and it depreciates at constant rate. Household and firms are considered joint units, which own inputs and manage the technology that transforms input into outputs, the market being ignored first. The output current produced at time is influenced by production function of capital and labor, which depends on time to reflect the effects of technology development. You see this, the model that describes on the PowerPoint. And two sector growth theory. The Nielsen source growth model uses a supply side description of changes in aggregate output, which explains aggregate growth in terms of changes in capital and labor. Further, writes that aggregate growth is related to changes in capital and labor through the underlying production function. Further, built a two-sector production function model consisting of the export sector and the non-export sector. Inspired by this model, RAM also developed a two-sector model which consists of the government sector G and the private sector P. This model states that the output of in each sector depends on the input from labor and capital. In this model, the military sector is a part of the government sector. The approach implicitly assumes that the military sector is the same as the rest of the government sector. Two-sector model from RAM we see on the PowerPoint. And then the three-sector growth model, Min Su and Huang tried to overcome the limitation of the RAM's model by adding it into three economic sectors, namely the government sectors, the military sectors, and the civilian sector. It is realized that all effect of the military sector affect growth and can also come from the external effects of military spending. Muller and Astelogu analyzed growth through technological changes. Mins and Huang argue that the externality effect of the government spending sector on the military and non-military is different because it has different production function. Inspired by the study, Heo and the Ruen developed this model. And then for sector growth model, Heo and Eager further divides economic output into four sectors. The four sectors production function model of the economy. The four sectors are military, non-military, government, exports, and the rest of economy. The model is built based on the four sector model by the assumption built formally the production function model of the four economic sectors. Okay, from one sector, two sectors, three sectors, and four sectors, we can make the generalization of the model of the economic growth with national defense model. The Federal model is widely used by economists and developed by various groups, namely the development of three-sector growth defense model of Min-Hsuang, the inspiration of Murdoch, around P and Sandler, the economic sectors and their externalities, technology change by Muller and Atesoglu, a three-sector growth defense model with technology from Heo and the Ruen, and the four-sector growth defense model that create a non-linear effect on spending, military, and other sectors. With so many developments of by economics, the defense group model initiated by the federal model needs to be generalized. Inspired by Quaresma and Wars research framework, a general model can be made. The total production of the economy consists of the production of government spending and the rest of the economy. It is assumed that the production of government spending consists of several sectors, so that we can see the generation of the model we see from this PowerPoint. Here, the process of generation model of the mathematical model we see here, and then we see the final model. Here we see the final model. We can see the growth model here, the 35th model, mathematical model. And then the conclusion are, we want to create here an economic growth national defense model to see the influence of the defense sector on the economy and externalities between sectors. According to the Federal equation, a general model is formed in this study. Equations are built from several sectors. Example here, military, non-military government, export, and the rest of the economy. Thus, the aggregate growth equation is viewed as the result of a combination of the effects of externalities and productivity effects. Namely, first, the growth rate interaction of a particular sector, which includes the combination of the effect of technological progress and differential productivity of the sector, and the externalities between certain sectors and the rest of the economy are part of the share of the sector's output growth rate. This is the references, and thank you.